So this is the knee to chest stretch and the prayer stretch. I'll show you the prayer stretch first. So this is to open up these joints in your back, help stretch out some of these muscles. It's an exercise, it's a stretch. You should feel looser after it. It should feel good while you're doing it. If it hurts while you're doing it, don't do it. They're virtually the same stretch. They're just done in different positions. Whichever one you want to do is fine. If you prefer one to the other, it makes no difference. The first one is the prayer stretch. You can do this on the floor. I'm just doing it on under the couch because it's easier on my ankles, but you can do this flat on the floor, like so. And you're going to put your bottom down onto your heels. If you're on the floor, you'd be like this. For this sake, you can do it on the edge of the bed. It's easier on your ankles. Sitting down, and you're bending forward like this, opening up those joints in your back. If you want, you can push with your arms as if you're trying to push your bottom down further onto your heels, and you want to feel a nice stretch there. Hold for 10 seconds and breathe out. You should be able to push a little bit further. Some people will put their arms way up here to stretch out their upper back. Some will keep them in. It doesn't matter. It's up to you, whatever you feel the best stretch is. Hold for about 10 to 15 seconds. Repeat it 3 times. Pushing back down. And that's the prayer stretch. The other stretch is the knee to chest. On your back, make sure your head's supported with some pillows. Don't want to be lifting with your head. Head just stays rested here. Start with your knees bent at 90 degrees. All the work is done with your arms. You don't use your legs for this. You just pull up one leg at a time, bringing your knee to your chest. Arm does all the work. Should feel some stretching in here. You may not feel too much when it's just one leg, but don't worry, we'll be using 2 in a second. Give it a hug, about 10, 15 seconds. You'll hold it there. If you have knee problems or it hurts your knees, you would pull there. So it should be much easier on your knee. If you're getting any pinching in the groin, there's a hip capsule that is quite sensitive on some people, and they can get pinched. You would bring your leg around first, and often you can avoid that pinching. Don't carry on if you get that pinching in there. The stretch should be felt here in the buttock. When you bring your leg down, keep it bent on the table. Bring up the other one. Again, if you want to easier on your knee, or if you've got a hip problem, you can bring it around first. Hold 15 to 20 seconds. The stretch is on your buttock. Instead of bringing the second one down, just bring the other knee up to it. Now you've got both legs up. You've brought them up one at a time, and it's your arms doing the work. Not your head. Don't lift your head up. Keep your head rested. Arms do all the work. You should feel a nice stretch in your lower back. Should be much deeper than before. When you bring your legs down, one at a time, keeping them bent, rather than 2 up and 2 down. It can be quite a strain on your back. It's a fairly easy exercise to do. Shouldn't hurt. Should feel looser while you're doing it. Should feel looser afterwards. The other thing you can do is a good stretch to do in the morning whenever you see a bed. Put it in the morning to loosen yourself off. I don't know if you can see this on the video, but you'll try to make your leg a little bit longer. One leg and then the other. And you're just getting a bit of shifting in your pelvis, making your legs a bit longer. First thing in the morning, it helps to loosen off your back a little bit. And when you've got quite a bit of back pain, you may need to do that from time to time just to get some movement in it and opening up of those muscles before you put the weight of compressing it on there. Prayer stretch and knee to chest stretch.